Being I talked about my favorite romance books, I thought I should talk about my favorite self-improvement anti-romance books. Or well, actually, one of them's not self-improvement. It's just like really fun, and I enjoyed listening to it on Audible. And these other two I read after a breakup, and I just loved them. So much so. Okay, so the first one is, what is it called? A Sucky Love Story Overcoming Unhappily Ever After. Brittany Louise Taylor. Okay, I could not remember the author of this. I think she's like an influencer of some sort. I listened to this book Audible because it came up as a suggestion, and I was just like, you know what, I'll just give it a chance. And I listened to it, and it made me laugh, and it made me cry. I think at the time I was going through a breakup, or I was going through a really like rough time in the romance realm. But I loved this book. It was so much fun. I listened to it like 2 years ago on Audible, and it was just a fun listen, and it made me feel better about my life. It'll also make you feel better if you've ever had a really crazy, and I mean really crazy, experience. So the second one is called A Breakup Because It's Broken. The Smart Girl's Guide to
The Smart Girls. I don't know. It's something like that. It's called A Breakup Because It's Broken.
This book is so much fun. It's actually got an ice cream tub on the front of it. I remember when I found this, I'd actually broken up with a boyfriend who was just... I don't know how to describe this guy. So anyways, I found this book, and He's Just Not That Into You in a Goodwill, and I was like a Goodwill bookstore. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it. We'll see if I like it. And I ended up reading the whole entire thing on my trip from Tupelo to Biloxi. I read it like in the evenings. It's a short book. It's so much fun, and it also reminds you that like there's nothing wrong with you because you had a breakup, and a breakup was probably a good thing. If he was a psychopath, like you probably think he is, then he probably was. And it was just a great book. The second one actually is the other one that I am going to recommend, and it's called He's Just Not That Into You. There was a movie based like loosely off this book because the book is a self-improvement book about a guy just not being that into you and you kind of hanging on. I'm sure we've all been there. Not me though. Not at all. Yeah, we all know I'm lying. I've been there a lot. And I think this book is just a good reminder on why you should let things go 99% of the time. I mean, not 99% of the time, that sounds really harsh, but most of the time people are interested in you, but not enough to actually give a shit about you, which means that you should not give a shit about them, and you should just like dump their butts. I really recommend this book because I think so many times we're so desperate for love, or we're so desperate to be seen, that we'll accept things that are just not acceptable. And I know I do this, like the world's worst at this. So please read that book if you are one of these girls who are like, oh, he's just this, oh, he's just that. No, he's not. He's just not that into you. And it's the harsh reality that I think sometimes we all need to hear. And I really think you should read it. It's fun. It's hilarious. It's relatable. It makes you realize you're not alone. And yeah, so those are my anti-love books for this week because it's Valentine's Day week and we're all a little upset and we're all a little sad, but great books nevertheless. Great books help us. They help us get through things. Anyways, thanks guys. I hope you had a great time. Leave a comment below if you have an anti-love book that you like, or a movie. I'd be happy to watch it. And I will see you guys next week. Thank you. All the good vibes. Bye guys.